That works, right?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is a very janky setup.
Janky as hell.
Janky setup, but we're here. My name is Shayla.
I'm Natasha.
And we've done some Ateez videos in the past. I love Ateez. They're one of my alt groups. I love them so much. And I have been introducing Tash to Ateez for a little while. Tash also really likes Ateez, but is very
I've been
new.
actually so obsessed.
Yeah, we did one video of theirs, and then we watched them at Coachella, and the next day Tash was like, "We need to film an Ateez video, actually." And
What can I
ever
say?
since, Tash has been pointing at my or poking at my shoulder, being like, "Give me more Ateez stuff to watch." So we're gonna be here
Yeah.
watching a guide. This is an hour and a half long guide.
It'll be
and
fun.
it will be fun. We spent an hour and a half actually trying to set up this call, and we ended up doing the exact thing that we were gonna do at the beginning anyways. So again, sorry if it's a little jinky. We're trying to
If
figure it
anyone
out.
has any recommendations on how to do it better, because currently I've
Please.
set up my phone and I'm recording myself, and then me and Shayla are on a Discord call.
Yeah.
So
So it's a little
if
bit
there's an
all over the
easier
place.
way, yeah, a little janky, but we make it work.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're watching the ultimate guide to Ateez. We're very, very excited. Tash doesn't really know anything about Ateez except for a couple of the members. They've decided that their favorite is Mingi, but I'm not. I'm not going to say anything until we've watched the guide and we've said.
Okay. Before Shayla and I even watched any Ateez videos, she was like, "I know who your bias is gonna be." I was like, "How do you like?
I
How do you
do,
know that?"
and I will be correct.
So Shayla claims they will be correct, and I don't. I genuinely don't know. So we will have to see.
We will, and we're gonna start right away and see maybe by the end of the video. So let's go. Ultimate Guide to Ateez. Woo!
Yippee!
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
A quick spoiler disclaimer. This guide will include various clips from music videos, live stages, and more.
Live stages.
If you don't want them to be spoiled, I suggest watching
Am I
them
allowed
first
to watch this?
and then coming back to this
Yes, you
guide.
are.
Now, onto
There
the
might
video.
be a couple that I skip, but
Okay, that's fair. Okay. Whoa. Hi, Ateez.
Hi.
Hello.
We're Ateez!
Ateez is an 8-member South Korean boy band formed by KQ Entertainment.
The plan.
The group consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa, Yunho, Yeosang,
Oh, that name pronunciation.
Dan.
San.
Dan.
Wooyoung, and Jongho.
Jongho.
I realize that you are
Jongho.
probably very excited to learn new facts about the members.
Yes.
Woo!
But before that, I would like to tell you some things about Ateez as a group.
This editing.
The editing though.
Ateez debuted on October 24th, 2018.
They look like
Oh my god,
Double
babies.
they're
title
so
tracks Pirate King and
tiny.
Treasure. You'll find that
They're
they
so
do
cute.
that a lot.
So it was just saying that they debuted with Pirate King and another song called Treasure, and they
Okay.
they do double title tracks a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they did an album, like a mini album, and those were the two title tracks, or
Yep.
it was just those two songs?
Nope, they had a mini album. You've listened to quite a few songs from that mini album too as B-sides.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
also
wait,
guys,
what's
I've been feeding Tash some tracks, some B-side tracks just to keep them satiated. Twilight is on there if you've heard that song. Stay
Okay.
is on there. I don't remember the other ones, but My Way, I believe, is on there.
Oh yeah.
Love that song. But yeah.
I don't know. Wait, did we mention that we're going to the Ateez concert?
We didn't. Oh yeah. We'll be
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll be filming a little vloggy vlog anyways.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, another thing that Tash really wanted to do, or the reason why Tash really wanted to do reactions, is because we're gonna go to the Ateez concert. We're actually at the first date, the first North American date, so we're very excited. If you see us there, come say hi. But Tash is so excited. I'm so excited to finally go to a K-pop concert with someone. But
yeah. Yes, I've never been to a K-pop concert, but I've heard many good things. So I'm so excited.
Tash only started liking K-pop like less than 6 months ago, so
yeah. There hasn't been that many concerts since then, but
no, especially not that we could reach anyways. So yeah. So double title tracks, first mini album.
Ooh.
Whoa, whoa. I love hearing you sing along.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Deja vu.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is the last time they have done a double title
The
track.
reason for this is that Ateez often involves fans and the public in choosing which song is going to be their title track. By
They
a
haven't done
process
this
of
since
listening to
2021.
clips and watching previews of both songs, then voting. So though 2 music videos come out, only one is the true official title track. Their other title tracks include Say My Name, Wonderland, Answer, and Fireworks. While Ateez is known for their distinct hard-hitting anthem-like songs, most people don't know that Ateez is a group that frequently visits their softer, more sentimental side.
Oh my god. Wait, can I say something?
Everyone loves to talk about.
Okay. From the songs that you showed me, Shayla, like I feel like there's a good mix of their like kind of harder hitting, like more intense songs, as well as their like softer songs, like what it was talking about. That there's kind of like definitely a mix of the two, and I really like that about them, that they're so like diverse in their sound, that they don't just have one like they're just really intense or really soft, but kind of a mix of the two.
Is there a side that you like more, or do you like the balance of both?
I feel like I definitely gravitate towards the more like intense, like hard hitting ones. But the ballads are a really nice like switch up. Like I think you showed me Star
1117.
Yes, that one, yeah. And it was just like so different from the other ones, that like the more intense ones. And I was like, this is so lovely. Like this is so beautiful too. Like they could just do so much. I love it.
Yeah. That's a fan song too, so it's really cute. Aww. Okay, so let's keep going.
About Ateez's current position as the 4th gen leaders of K-pop. But describing their past and where they started is an even better story. Ateez come from a very small company. They were the very first trainees to come from KQ. They didn't have much money when they started, which is noticeable when you watch their debut music videos. Treasure and Pirate King, though was shot in Morocco, involved using free sets to spend the least amount of money.
Whoa.
You can even see a tourist in the background of the Treasure official music video. All of this makes it even more remarkable that Ateez is where they are now. Ateez have told us that in the beginning, every week when they would get to a music show, They had to shorten their songs just to get a spot. They would even skip a week sometimes. At a recent interview with It's Live, San said that they really didn't have anything and came up from nothing. The first member to join KQ and the group was Hongjoong. One could say that he literally sacrificed his sweat and tears to get Ateez to where they are now. While KQ is a small entertainment company that most people have never heard of, the talent that comes from it is nowhere near small. Ateez's
Dude really
producing
chose
team
good.
includes Eden,
Yeah.
Visionary, a special production team consisting of Eden, Buddy, Lee's, Alander, Pepperoni, HLB.
So
Wait, sorry,
this is their producing team that works together with Ateez to write and produce their music. There
Pepperoni.
yeah, they have some fun
I love
names.
that.
There is actually quite a bit of overlap in this Edenary team, this producing team that produces for Ateez, and who produces for Dreamcatcher, the harder rock metal girl group that you've enjoyed. Yeah.
Right. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So
That's cool though.
yeah, they share a lot of musical kind of stylistic choices, and you can sometimes hear it within their music that way. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And Olive. It also includes Hongjoong and Mingi. Just like their producers, Ateez's choreographers, BB Trippin, are top tier and have played a big part in who they are today.
Yeah.
Because KQ Entertainment is an extremely small company, Ateez has an amazingly close relationship to the staff and everyone in the company. To the point that they call the CEO Abuji, the Korean word for father.
No.
In 2018, Ateez spent a month in Los Angeles preparing for their debut. At this time, as trainees, they were called KQ Fellas. The training in Los Angeles proved better than anyone could have ever imagined. Because when Ateez came back, they arrived as performance monsters. In May of 2018, KQ Fellas unleashed 3 viral performances.
We need to watch these videos as a
carving out
reaction.
name for themselves as one of the best dance groups in the K-pop industry.
One of the best.
Yeah. They're known as the Performance Kings.
If this guide accomplishes half of what it was intended to, then you should be leaving here as an 18, unless you were already one to begin with. 18, the name of Ateez's fandom, is a combination of the words Ateez and destiny. If you should know anything about Ateez, it's that every facet of their history is a testament to the fact that Ateez was meant to be. The fandom name was announced on November 17, 2018, creating one of the most important songs in Ateez's discography, Star 1117. Star 1117 is a song made for fans and is one of the ending songs Ateez sings at their concert. It means a lot to Ateez and Ateenies, and it has the tendency to make us emotional.
Why am I crying already?
Oh, stop! Hongjoong.
Ateez also involved Ateenies in the process of creating their light stick, which
I
was
have that.
aptly named Lightini. Many people wonder how the name Ateez
I
came
want
about.
one.
It was voted on.
I think
by
I have
KQ,
2.
And the Ateez
I think I have the new
members
one and the
themselves.
old one.
It stands for Everything Teenagers A to Z. They were to be a group that encapsulated and fully personified everything teenagers go through, both the good and the bad. And Ateez truly does that. You can read any of Ateez's lyrics and feel the true emotion that they evoke out of someone. They are meant to inspire, to sympathize with, and to give strength to those that listen. Ateez introduces themselves with the chant 8 makes one team. Family, friendship, and relationship are extremely important to them.
자, 둘, 셋! MSO팀 파이팅! 인사드리겠습니다. 둘, 셋. 에이맥스 팀. 안녕하세요, 에이맥스입니다. 둘, 셋. 에이맥스 팀. 안녕하세요, 에이맥스입니다. 하나, 둘, 셋. 에이맥스 팀. 감사합니다. 네. 에이티 고마워요. 에이맥스 팀. 화이팅!
And even when one member is unable to be there at the time, Ateez never
Ateez
allows them to be
called
forgotten.
him.
Yeah.
빅송.
그렇지.
오케이.
민기 집에서 발 해야 돼. 발 일어서서 해야 돼.
발 꺼내, 당장 꺼내.
자 간다.
다 같이 해야 돼. 모여.
자. 둘, 셋. 에이맥스 팀. 화이팅! 감사합니다.
Another chant you should know about is Ateez present, which is frequently said in the beginning of their songs.
Yeah.
It's not always there,
Ooh.
but when it is, it's an indication that things
Ateez
are about to get
present.
crazy.
Oh.
If you have watched even just a few of Ateez's music videos,
You haven't seen that
you
one.
will notice a pattern of ending scenes. They are the puzzle pieces Ateez gives to us to string together their storyline.
The
Ooh.
lore!
Even though,
The
according
lore!
to Hongjoong, they have yet to reveal even half of it. Explaining the
Oh,
storyline
damn,
should
what?
be left to rocket scientists at MIT. What Ateez can tell you is that Ateez are pirates. The Ateez universe involves alter egos, referred to respectively as Hala Ateez, and time travel, which is why you
Hala
see the
Ateez.
sand clock so often, even though in Ateez lore, it is called a chromer. Throughout Ateez's music videos, you will find them in the desert, at a school, in a ship in the sky, and even trapped in a clear box. This is because Ateez's story weaves in and out of their present and past. If you would like to delve deeper into Ateez's lore, I suggest watching their Zero Fever Part 1 diary film. Ateez is
Ooh.
known for many things, the most prominent being masters of performance. It is often said that the worst dancer in Ateez could rightly be the main dancer in another group. Ateez has been highly praised by
Damn.
multiple choreographers, including Leah Kim, Sienna Lalo, Kyo Madrid, Honey J Nose, and Seonghwa. They have collaborated with, worked with, praised, and covered Ateez. Ateez is revered by younger artists as role models both on and off stage, and are praised by experts, sunbaenins, and peers as the K-pop group to watch out for.
Almost top.
That's Chan!
Oh my god! I didn't
Yes.
realize that so many like other bigger, like more popular people were like praising them so hard. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
because we saw like BTS like reacting to them in that one performance
Right,
and stuff like that. Yeah, so just because we've talked about Stray Kids and stuff like that and reacted to them before, they especially a few of the members have quite a close relationship to other members in Ateez. So like Changbin and Wooyoung are very close, and they've been very close even before they were actually idols, before they debuted.
Okay.
And so like there's a lot of like members being friends with others and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
So that you get to see cute little interactions like that.
Yay! Ooh.
This is why Ateez has been on the show Immortal Songs 5 times and won 3 times. Ateez made history by being the only 4th generation K-pop group to do so, and also the fastest K-pop group ever to win it 3 times. You will never find an Ateez stage lacking, and Ateez take a lot of pride in that fact. Psy himself said that all of my junior artists do their best, but Ateez's specialty is that they work hard and do well. In my personal opinion,
Oh.
I think they're the next generation K-pop leaders. Ateez's legendary skills, effort, and talent has gotten them far over these past 3 years. And as a result, a
Damn.
huge increase in fans has become overwhelmingly evident.
Yeah.
While Ateez sold out
Whoa.
their entire world tour just 4 months after debuting, the exponential increase in size and venue is quite shocking. Ateez's 2019 concert in New York boasted of 800 people for their sold-out 2020 tour, which was postponed to 2022. That number shot up to
800 to 20,000.
Not
What?
only have fans recognized their abilities,
Yeah.
but it seems
my
others
God.
have too. After the American leg of their 2022 tour, Ateez's stay had to be lengthened due to the high demand for interviews. Ateez was even
Oh my
invited
God.
to interview and perform at the Grammy Museum, making them the 4th K-pop group
Damn.
and the very first 4th-generation K-pop group to be invited. Ateez have no qualms about telling
Wow.
Ateenies how they feel about us. In fact, Ateez has a phenomenal relationship with their
Oh.
fans. They are not afraid to be emotional with us, and that is what makes Ateez and Ateenies so close. All in all, it's clear that Ateez, while notably sharing one brain cell between the 8 of them, are some of the most genuine,
Real.
heartfelt, and hardworking individuals in the K-pop industry. Not only do they not
Damn.
know when to slow down and
It makes me
relax,
like emotional
hence
to
why
hear
we
someone
receive
else
an
put this all
entire
into
stage
words. Like,
performance
Yeah.
whenever they upload a dance practice. But a huge part of who they are is rooted in staying humble and kind. So, it makes sense that on May 8, 2020, the Korean Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism named Ateez as their 2020 promotional ambassador, with the goal of promoting Korean
Oh, wow.
culture and tourism abroad. In some places in Korea, Ateez is known as the K-pop group that conquered the US. This is because
Damn.
Ateez has a very strong global fan base. After Ateez's 2022 US tour, some 100,000 people joined Ateez's official fan community. This is a strong testament to the power Ateez holds and their ability to captivate the hearts of people all over the world. If you want to get to know the boys better, their fun and chaotic personalities are quite evident in their variety shows, KQ Fellas, Wanted Series, Fever Road Series, Wanted Special Series.
look at all these
and
things
Stressor
we can
Things,
watch.
a variety show made by
Oh.
the Universe app. At this point, I'm sure you are itching to know more about each individual member, and I applaud you for being so patient. Let's get to know every member of Ateez.
Let's go. It's time.
The captain, not the leader, the captain.
That's what they call him. Okay. November 7th, 1998. Lead rapper. He's basically a main rapper with Mingi, but yes. Yeah. So he also
Okay.
composes. He's 5'8". MBTI.
Don't look at me like that. Stop.
He's part of the demon line. The performance line, like
Oh.
that, yeah.
Scary.
His captain.
Before we talk about all that is Hongjoong, you should know that he is never called a leader, but a captain. Ateenies and Ateez alike both call him their captain. And Yunho even said that the members have to pay him money if they mess up and call him a leader. Hongjoong was the first to join KQ in 2016. Though KQ Entertainment was not accepting trainees at the time, Hongjoong sent them a mixtape with a letter saying he wanted to be an artist who writes his own music. KQ taking a chance on this teenager would mark the beginning of a long and rewarding journey for Hongjoong, Ateez, and KQ Entertainment. Hongjoong is one of the only 2 members that make up the 98 line. If you watch a lot of Ateez content, you'll end up hearing from multiple members that Hongjoong stands as the father of the group. Watching him will undoubtedly prove that statement as true. Hongjoong produces a lot of Ateez's songs, and even wrote over 40 songs for Ateez before debuting. This includes Sunrise,
Wow.
Horizon, Good Lil Boy, Celebrate, Rocky, All About You, and Ateez's ethereal song Rora, which is a favorite of Ateez. He was, and is, extremely passionate about what he does, to the point of not sleeping. And that shows in the fruit of his hard work. An ongoing joke between Ateez and Ateez is that Hongjoong doesn't know where the dorm is because he sleeps at the studio. As outrageous as that sounds, Hongjoong does actually sleep in his studio a lot. Hongjoong loves learning more about his craft, and even spent extra time in Los Angeles after their 2022 tour to learn from a few producers here. Hongjoong is very serious when he writes Ateez's songs. He sees it as an opportunity to make a statement about life, love, and loss. He likes to write about the struggles we all face in life, but also all the ways that we overcome them. This is why you'll find many people crying to the songs he writes. Not only is Hongjoong a top-notch producer and songwriter, but he reforms clothes and many other items. Ateez loves to see the most recent thing he takes and transforms. Hongjoong often uses his reforming to make a statement, which shows in the jacket he reformed while he was in America and wore to the Grammy Museum that said, "No one like me." Hongjoong loves encouraging people and he loves people in general. He is a part of multiple social justice movements like the Polished Man campaign, which goal is to end child abuse. This is why you'll see him having one painted nail all the time. Some other hobbies Hongjoong has is taking pictures and making covers of his favorite songs. His most recent busking session included multiple covers of songs from artists he loves, like David Bowie and Michael Jackson. Hongjoong is a standout rapper and very versatile in his style. His trademark is the laugh, giggle or chuckle he makes before he begins his verse.
I love that.
Many people find that if they hear Hongjoong laugh in a song, it is a guarantee that it's going to be amazing. Hongjoong is also a low-key singer.
So
He sings in a
real.
lot of Ateez songs, which is why his style is so versatile. He likes to play around and test his limits when it comes to song creation.
So many spoilers for you today.
Ooh.
Oh, this performance.
When you watch an Ateez stage, one thing you will undoubtedly notice is the almost crazy presence Hongjoong brings to the stage. When he performs, it is an automatic party. His facial expressions are very animated and range from extremely fun to extremely scary, depending on the song.
Oh! Oh, the performance of this song is so good.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Because of this, he earned himself a role as part of Ateez's Demon Line, which you'll find out more about later. Hongjoong speaks and understands English the most out of the group, and helps translate for the members during American interviews. Though Hongjoong is extremely hardworking, recently
That
you
lesbian
can
ass
notice
fit.
that he allows himself to have fun and let out tension. And this makes Ateez very happy because we all think he works too hard. Lastly, if there is anything you should know about Hongjoong, it is that his love for Ateez spans the length of the Milky Way.
So
Everything he does is for us and to us. He loves talking to us and believes that we hung the stars in the sky. Recently, during the American tour, Hongjoong said something to Ateez that has now really become a foundational quote from Ateez to Ateez.
I would say, no matter where you are and who you are and what you become, we will always be there by your side. Like this. Okay.
They're so cute.
Hey, don't cry. Don't cry.
He's speaking to
I will
you.
cry. I will cry too. So, okay.
Literally.
So, it is. You will stay with us like this, right?
Oh, stop. Stop. I will
Hmm.
cry.
Seonghwa, the dragon. That's a great title for him.
Ooh.
So, other
Ooh.
98 baby. Him and Hongjoong are the only
Okay.
ones born in 98. He's a
Okay.
lead is that official? I don't know. He's a vocalist
Oh,
and a visual.
okay.
He also raps. This isn't unofficial anymore.
Ooh.
He definitely raps.
Okay.
5'10", yeah. Definitely a rapper.
Mm.
Definitely a performer. Oh my god.
Mm. Damn. That giant ass paper.
Dude, their Halloween stages are crazy.
Oh.
You're gonna lose it.
I'm so excited. Oh.
Seonghwa was the fifth member to join Ateez. He was close to giving up because he felt that he wasn't good enough. When the director of his dance school told him about a boy his age who was working very hard, this gave Seonghwa the energy to keep practicing. Seonghwa ended up auditioning to KQ. Later on, Seonghwa found out that Hongjoong was the boy his director told him about, and the one that
Oh.
indirectly gave him the strength to keep going.
Destiny.
Ateez like to say that Hongjoong and Seonghwa debuting in Ateez together was destiny. For all intents and
Oh.
purposes, Seonghwa is the mother of the group. Now, if you're following along, this would mean that he is married to Hongjoong,
Truly.
which
Mom
tracks,
and Dad.
because while Hongjoong and Seonghwa don't have a vast set of idol friends, they are each other's best idol friend. Seonghwa helps
Oh,
Hongjoong in controlling
that
the
is so
craziness of the
cute.
group. Though Hongjoong teases and acts like he doesn't like Seonghwa, they actually mean a lot to each other. One of Ateez's songs,
Aw.
Thank You, was written by Hongjoong to Seonghwa to express all the things he couldn't say to him.
This song.
Why is it making me
Stop!
cry?
You're gonna make me
Seonghwa and Hongjoong
emotional.
have one of the most popular ships, which is called Seongjoong. They are not
Mats.
as vocal about
Aw.
it, but if you
Oh,
look closely at their interactions, you'll see their amazing friendship.
Oh.
Seonghwa is the second half of the 98 line and the oldest member in Ateez. Though Seonghwa is both the oldest member and the mother of the group, it would be hard to pick him out of a lineup next to the 99 liners. He seamlessly fits in well with the 99 liners because of his ability to be very playful and bordering on chaotic on occasion. One thing you will hear constantly
Borderline
about
chaotic.
Seonghwa is his ability to help members through tough times. He is a source of comfort for many of the members, and Wooyoung
Mother
himself
said
said that he goes to Seonghwa for comfort.
Mhm.
Seonghwa is one of the most caring people, and he extends this to all 18s.
I have a
In
lot of
fact,
worries.
Seonghwa calls us his stars. This has more meaning when you learn that Seonghwa's name means to be a star.
On the first tour, I
Oh.
said, you guys were brighter than the star. Remember me? But now I see that
Oh.
you are the light of the stars.
So you know how I told you that they have that idols have representative emojis kind of thing? Usually, I think Seonghwa has an animal, but his is often used as a star as his representative emoji. I think sometimes he's used as a cat as well, but people use a star because that's kind of associated with him.
Aw.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I'll always be with you. Yeah.
Surprisingly, the Seonghwa you see today was nowhere to be found years ago. It took a long time to get him to the place he is today, self-esteem wise. Seonghwa said that, pre-debut, He used to grow out his hair to hide his eyes and face because he didn't like the way he looked. He would practice really early in the morning or really late at night because he was afraid of someone hearing him sing. Now, he says, because of all of the love Ateez have shown him, he has learned how to love himself. Even more,
If they
according
start
to the
crying,
members of
literally I
Songwha
start
himself,
crying.
he is the most likely to be caught taking a selfie. He couldn't imagine it before, but because Ateez call him handsome so often, he said he is able to see himself as handsome now.
그러면 일단은 요상이가 방금 질문했으니까 제가 성화한테
Yeah.
성화 Who is the visual of Ateez?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
Songwha is known for his
Cute.
amazing vocals and his outrageous performance abilities. Like Hongjoong, the person Songwha becomes is a 180 from who he is off stage.
Demon line, baby.
God.
I wish this guide was made in time to put Halazia Seonghwa on here because he goes crazy.
Songwha
wow.
is the second member of Ateez's demon line. This title is rightly earned once you see for yourself his burning expressions, swift tongue movements, and graceful dance moves. Though
Swift
Songwha
tongue
debuted as a singer,
movements.
he auditioned to KQ as a rapper. Recently, though, Songwha has gotten multiple chances to put his shockingly great rap skills out
Even
in
more
the open.
so on their
He
most
has
recent
rapped on
album.
multiple songs, and Ateez are absolutely obsessed with the persona of rapper Songwha.
Okay. Okay. Rapper, go off. Okay, singer, go off.
Another thing you might hear a lot of is how physically perfect Songwha is. We're not kidding. At a glance,
He is
it is
so
quite obvious
gorgeous.
that Songwha has the most
He's
perfect teeth.
so pretty.
But one thing that can't
Like-
be seen from afar are his perfect hands,
Ah.
lips, and nose. The Ateez staff claim the same, and Songwha himself also boasts of his perfect hands. One of Songwha's hobbies and passions is his love of ASMR. When each member of Ateez created their own series based on things that interested them, Songwha took it upon himself to create ASMR videos that were as funny as they were satisfying. Both Ateez and Ateez compare Songwha to
Is
a
that
dragon.
toothless?
Yeah,
namely
to Toothless. They
the
think he
dragon
looks
from the
like
movie
him.
How to Train Your Dragon. Songwha bears a striking resemblance to
That is
Toothless
so
and has
cute.
received countless plushies of the dragon. A skill not a lot of people know about Songwha is his makeup expertise. According to Songwha,
Yeah, he
he
seems
used
like
to
he'd be
love
good at
putting
makeup.
on
Like,
when he was young. And he said, in a recent variety show, Stressor Things, when he was tasked to apply makeup on a ghost, that he was good at makeup. Songwha is also known to be very current on K-pop girl groups. He knows a lot of their choreographies and is praised for covering
I
them
wonder
very
why.
well.
okay.
All in all, Songwha is someone you want by your side during both the good times and the bad times.
Aw. Aw. So freaking cute. Ah.
Next one. Yunho. The golden retriever.
Golden
So true.
He so is golden retriever.
He's so puppy energy. Okay, so 99. He's the oldest in the 99 line.
Okay.
Main dancer, lead vocalist. I don't know exactly about the positions,
Okay.
but he's definitely a main dancer, and he's 6'1".
He's the tallest.
Yeah, Mingi's slightly shorter.
Mm. Okay, pop off.
Before we begin talking about Ateez's golden retriever, I mean
He's-
Yunho,
I love
should
this
begin
look.
by saying that Yunho
looks
is
so good.
everyone's dog. I mean boyfriend.
He's everyone.
Honestly, he's all of those things. Shockingly enough, his birthday is actually on World Puppy Day.
귀엽죠?
Aww.
멍멍이 같아. 여기 열심히 골든 리트리버. 강아지 뭐해?
왜 뽑았냐면 대형견 같았어. 그런 매력이 있는 것 같아서 고마워.
왜 이렇게 사랑스러운 눈빛으로 보고 있니?
나는 그렇게 보면 안 돼.
Something that is often said on Ateeni Twitter is that everyone has a bias, but everyone's boyfriend is Yunho. Yunho was the second member to join KQ. He joined 6 months after Hongjoong through an audition as a dancer and trained to become a vocalist and the main dancer. Not only is Yunho Ateeni's ideal husband, but Yunho is beloved by all the members. At the risk of sounding like a cheesy teen movie, everyone wants to be Yunho or be with Yunho. Ateez's members often say that he is
doesn't
one
wanna
of
be
the
him or
nicest
be with
people
him.
ever. He has the perfect height. He is amazingly talented, and he
He's
never
the
loses
perfect
his
height,
smile.
actually.
This gift of happiness
No other
is
height is
something
perfect.
Yunho uses for
No
the
other
good
height
of
is perfect.
everyone. Ateez says that when everyone is losing energy, Yunho is the one to cheer them up and energize them. His goal
Aw.
for Ateenies is to be a vitamin for us, and I can't think of anything that describes him better.
하면서 사실 멤버들이 그때그때 텐션이 떨어지거나 조금 힘든 시기들이 있었는데 윤호는 그런 거 좀 아랑곳하지 않고 좋은 텐션으로 이렇게 결과물이 나올 수 있게 노력해준 것 같아서 너무 고맙고 그런 거에 대해서 따로 언급은 안 하지만 다 알고 있으니까 앞으로도
I love
잘
that blush on
부탁한다고
him.
얘기
Yeah,
하고 싶어.
they do
고마워.
some really good looks with
Just
his
one
blush.
look at Yunho's smile or a funny move he
I
does
remember
to
when
make
that
you
video
laugh
was posted.
will have you forgetting why you were sad to begin with. An example of Yunho's encouraging spirit is a quote from him that said, "My self-motivating phrase is that I wake up every day and tell myself I can do it." He said that there is nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Yunho is one of the funniest members of Ateez and the weirdest. Though Yunho is the first of the 99 liners and one of the oldest. What is great about him is that he doesn't mind coming off as odd
Okay.
if
Okay,
it is
twerk.
being true to who he is, or
Okay,
if it is to
move
make
those
someone
hips.
happy. He once asked Ateenies if they would still love him if he pooped. The answer was an unsurprising yes, and Yunho responded with, "I know, I trust Ateenies." Though Yunho has the superpowers to make any situation
real.
fun.
Can you imagine, you know those like scenarios where people are like, will you still love me if I turn into a slug? Would you still love
Yeah.
me if I shit? Like, I would hope so.
So funny.
I would hope so.
That is so hilarious.
Is not always a playful person. He is very hardworking and serious about his craft. Something you will find about Yunho as you venture further into the world of Ateez is that he is extremely competitive. Which for him is okay, because Yunho hardly loses. The members call him lucky, and Yunho has confirmed that luck time and time again.
This is so funny.
Oh. He looks like a little gremlin.
안 움직인 거 가위바위보 하나 빼기.
Oh.
눈물 나. 울지 마. 자 이제 내가 하는 말 나야.
A standout fact about Yunho is that he is an astonishingly great dancer. Being tall presents its own challenges to dancing, but Yunho seems to overcome them all with ease. During their training in Los Angeles, Yunho was the only member chosen by a choreographer at Millennium to record the dance video they would upload to YouTube.
Ooh.
Yunho was also the only member to record a solo dance performance video to add to the 3 KQ Fellas performance videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song. Still get in your ass like a goddamn thong.
Yunho's dance skills are something all the members aspire to. According to Ateez, Yunho helps them all with learning the choreography straight from the beginning, because his body has already memorized the moves. Yunho is very exact with his movements and catches the technicalities of a choreography almost immediately. This gives him a strong advantage in pulling off a powerful performance on stage. Like the last two members I have already mentioned, in what seems to be the theme of Ateez, Yunho is also an excellent performer.
Oh my god, this stage.
Ooh. Was he also part of the demon line?
No.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, if he was, I'd be screaming Demon Line by now.
Wow.
This is Kingdom, by the way.
Okay. Whoa, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Something that has been the topic on the minds of many an 18-y on Twitter is Yunho receiving more recognition for his dance skills. So, if you are an 18-y or plan on becoming one, please show our Yunho a lot of love. Yunho is also known for his golden
Oh my
vocals.
god, that
His
thing?
voice can range from a lower tone to a smoother high tone, and each sound is blissful.
He's got a gorgeous voice.
If it doesn't already seem
He can
like
do
Yunho is
everything.
perfect, Yunho is also an actor. He recently played a main role in his first drama, Imitation, and he did an
K-drama.
amazing job.
Ooh.
현지야.
I hate watching behind the scenes acting. I'm sorry. You can't.
이거. 다시금 이것도 쓰고. 미안해 현지야. 그날 내가 실수했어.
Acting is something Yunho has always wanted to pursue, and he plans to see where his acting career will take him. According to the group, Yunho is the one most likely to be caught playing video games. He wears
Ooh.
this badge proudly and has no problem admitting to it. He likes to play in his room and does so a lot when he has free time. Yunho is an avid fan of Harry Potter and Spider-Man. Rather than an idol, his true dream is to be Spider-Man.
Aw.
Spider-Man, 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 with great power. Okay. Wow. Comes great responsibility.
Oh!
On the ground.
On the floor!
At a concert.
Oh my god.
Recently, on an interview Ateez did with Wired, we found out that Yunho is the only member of Ateez that has a license and can drive.
That is false now.
To sum
Most of them do.
everything up, Yunho
No.
is perfect and everyone should love him, period.
He's
Period.
perfect. He has zero flaws.
Well,
I think
He's a
it's
human
funny when
being.
people say that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a human being.
look at the quote! Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeosang now, I think.
Ooh.
Yeosang. The moving sculpture.
moving-
Perfect
Ooh.
name. Yeah, another 99.
Okay.
Vocalist, visual, performer, 5'9". Yeah.
Visual just means that they're like pretty, right? Like,
yeah,
what does that actually mean?
That's a really good question. It's a very weird concept in K-pop where usually one, sometimes two members will be the visuals, which are basically like the people that are, yeah, they're pretty. They're usually like front and center in terms of like ads they do or modeling or anything like that.
Okay,
And that's not always the case, but that's often what a visual is kind of used for. Yeah, they often do acting stuff.
Okay. Okay, I can see that. Like, he's so pretty.
Yeah, him and Seonghwa are both the visuals of Ateez, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeosang might be the official one. I don't actually remember, but they're both considered the pretty boys.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeosang started off as a
Yeosang!
trainee under Big Hit Entertainment when he was 17. He later made the decision to leave. At that time,
So he was under
received-
Big Hit, which is the company that, well, the bigger company that like made BTS.
Right.
So he was a trainee under BTS's company.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was like, peace, guys.
Well, just wait, you'll hear the story.
Oh, okay.
offers from 6 different companies and ended up choosing KQ. He became the visual and a vocalist.
Well, maybe they won't tell the story.
Hongjoong
We'll
said
see. We'll see.
in an interview that the team leader at KQ put in a lot of effort to get Yeosang to join them. The thing about Yeosang is that he has a kind of inconspicuous type of humor. You might not notice him immediately because he is not one to make himself the center of attention. But he is naturally funny, and his humor is very much underrated. Yeosang makes a lot of people laugh because he is very okay with and very good at exposing people. He is known on occasion to be very savage.
멋있는 마청. 야! 미안. 청소 잘하는데 왜? 형 평소에 무대에서 춤추고 노래하는 모습이 너무 멋있는 것 같아. 좋아. 고마워. 근데 성화 형, 제발 우리 안무 중에 가만히 있는 안무 하면 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 안 돼. 혓바닥 좀 안 움직이면 한번 이제 시범거든.
원제를 보여줘. 아, 이게 틱 있어요.
이렇게 하는 거예요. 1, 2, 3, 4.
땡만땡 땡만.
근데 막 이렇게. 아, 이렇게 하지 않지. 이제 끝났지?
하나 너야. 아니. 아, 이게
Okay, the library is open, is what it's giving. He's just reading all of them.
주지 말고 맞게 쳐주면 좋겠어.
He's crying!
이게 산이가 이제 무대 연구를 많이 하니까 이제 그런
약간
거
과하다는 거죠?
그렇죠. 약간 특히 그 골반 쪽이
예를 들면 내가 하는 거 산이가 하는 거 보여주세요. 따다다다. 안 그래도 야, 너 멋있어. 해봐. 가고. 너무 튕기네.
But this does not dismiss his sweet and effervescent personality. He is quite like an angel. That is, when he is not busy calling someone out. Yeosang is able to fool most people into believing that he is not as undomesticated as the rest of the group. But when you really get to know him, you'll find that
they're
he
all
is not
crazy.
as normal as he first appears to be.
He likes to pretend he's normal, but...
Oh, it's them!
Yeah.
Who's who?
Yeosang once told Ateez that if he is nervous for something, he pretends that he is in a simulation and that nothing is real. While that is a really helpful tip, we can all admit that is not the usual answer someone would give.
I don't know.
But then again,
they're playing Twister, man.
Yeosang
Yeah.
said that he thinks he is the only one who is normal among the 99 liners. While Yeosang takes the role of the most domesticated of the undomesticated 99
The
liners,
domesticated is
what
crazy.
Kind of animal he is a topic of heavy debate. Yeosang has always been given the title of a Maltese because of his softness and resemblance.
Maltese is in the
But recently,
Maltese,
Yeosang has
the
declared
dog.
Oh.
So okay, they're about to explain it anyways, but I'll just say it just in case you miss it. So,
Okay.
Ateez always say that he's a Maltese, which is like a cute little dog. And he always says he's a Doberman, which is a big, rough dog.
Yeah.
And so it's been a thing for years where him and Ateez like argue back and forth about how he's a Doberman, and then they're like, no, but you're a tiny puppy. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That
So
he
what
is
is
not
he
a
really?
Maltese, but a Doberman. This drastic switch in breed has found a lot of pushback. Most fans still call him a Maltese, which you'll find on their page for him at fan signs. But he insists on being called a Doberman. When he is rightly called that, he is very happy. So if you
So call
ever
him a
have the honor
Doberman.
and privilege of meeting Yeosang, please call him a Doberman. The
Yeosang.
reason for this switch up
Sorry,
from
okay.
Yeosang
Yeah.
can probably be attributed to the fact that over the past year, he has grown
Oh,
both on the inside and out. Both his newly
way you
found
got closer to
confidence
me.
and biceps are something fans have picked up on. According
my
to
God,
Ateez,
okay.
Yeosang, along with Sam, are most likely to be caught at the
Holy
gym.
shit.
So,
Oh my
I suppose
God.
to him, the
Sorry.
shy Maltese has transformed into a strong Doberman.
He
Yeosang
would
is
rock
often
at a gay
introduced
club,
and
all I'm
referred
saying.
to as a moving sculpture,
That
and when you
fit
see
too?
him, the
Those
reason
leather
is clear.
pants?
He is very distinctly pretty, and multiple of the members even said that when he first arrived at KQ, they were intimidated because he was so good looking. Something that makeup hides from our sight is Yeosang's beautiful birthmark on the side of his face. Fans love when he is barefaced, because it is one of the very few opportunities we get to see his birthmark. When you peruse Ateez's discography, you might not notice Yeosang's voice. This is because he did not get a lot of parts in songs early in Ateez's career. While a lot of fans were upset about this, Yeosang himself once said that he was very shy in the beginning and did not want a lot of lines. It really shows just how much Yeosang has grown both on the
That
outside
sure,
and inside.
damn.
Because
Deja
now
vu,
his
baby.
presence on stage can be felt from across a stadium. Yeosang has an
Okay.
extremely intense stare that he uses to his advantage when he performs. Many fans and non-fans alike say that Yeosang has very deep eyes, and it is this feature that makes him even more powerful. Now that we hear Yeosang more often, we are able to fully appreciate his rich, deep voice. Not unlike Mingi, Yeosang's voice,
Mingi!
both when he sings and talks, is very full and very deep. This quality enriches every lyric he sings and sends a shiver down your spine, because
True.
it flows as smooth and as thickly as honey.
Okay. I love his voice.
His tremendous vocal ability should not take away from the fact that, like the rest of the members of Ateez, Yeosang's dancing skills are remarkable and stand out on stage. Just like his stare and his voice, his performance skills and presence on stage is resolute and absolutely noteworthy.
Okay.
This will be a fun video to watch. The music video for this song.
Yeosang has been an MC on SBS MTV's The Show since March 2nd, 2021.
That's my birthday!
Yeosang leads as the oldest of the trio of MCs, and he has his own segment titled Uncommon Dance Lessons.
I believe he only just recently stopped being an MC. So he was there for like
really?
years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeosang's funny and bright personality shines in his role as MC. So if you would like to see more of Yeosang, tune into the show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Korean time, of course. Yeosang's favorite food is chicken,
Oh,
and
yes.
while that might not seem important, it is to him. Something else you should know about Yeosang is that he created a character called Hetman, and Ateez love to
Hetman.
see the different variations and emotions Hetman has. To end, I want you to know that according to Yeosang, he will forever be your chicken leg.
Oh.
Oh boy.
That is so funny. These like ending
Yeah.
quotes are so funny.
Okay,
Let's
Sunny.
see who's next. Sun.
Mm-hmm. The mountain.
The mountain. Ooh.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pause for a sec. There it is. Okay, July 10th. So another 99 liner. They've got a lot of those. Lead vocalist. Actually, now, very recently, they've like officially named him as a main dancer as well. So he
cool.
didn't have any dance position, and now he's a main dancer as well.
Damn.
Unofficial performer 5'9". Oh, my boy.
The first thing you should know about Mountain, or San, as some people
Mountain.
like to call him, is that he is not human. Just
Oh
kidding.
my god, the makeup.
Maybe. San was the fourth member to join Ateez.
Such
He
a
came
baby.
solo on his own all the way from his hometown.
Look at all
Maknae.
those little stuffies.
Though
That
he
is
was
his.
good at singing, San had to work very hard to improve his skills enough to debut as a lead singer. Now, we can see, all of his hard work did not go to waste, as he has been given titles such as the man who will change the standards of K-pop performance by journalists.
Oh, wow.
At first glance, when watching him perform, the thought that pops into most people's mind is how can anyone perform the way he does? San is renowned for his inexplicable performance expertise. Not only does he move his body in ways that would otherwise break the bones of any normal human being.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
But it seems that just like having a clear choreography for a song, San also creates his own face choreography. San has said that he thinks deeply about what the song is trying to say and then embodies that. He says that he tries to tell a story with his dancing and facial expressions.
Demon line.
Whoa. Oh my god.
This
Oh
is
my
extremely
God.
evident when he performs Ateez's song Inception. He has a look of loss, longing and tragedy on his face and really makes you experience the song with him.
꿈에서 깨려고 모든 것을 이제 이거는 이제 어쩔 수 없이 꿈을 꾸게 되는 자아고 이 친구는 이제 이거를 끌어내려고 하는 자아죠. 그래서 손이 떨리는 거예요.
Oh my god.
Oh, the facial expressions.
하는 그거는 형이 말대로 실수하려는 대상을 잡으러 갔어요. 난 거기서 깬 줄 알았지. 하지만 이것은 정말 인셉션이었던 거라고 본인이 다시 알고
Ooh.
He really thinks hard about the performance.
Yeah. Wow.
He cares so much about it.
It seems that he never loses his character in a song and has endless energy. Unsurprisingly, San is the third member of Ateez's Demon Line. San's switch when a stage begins is so dramatic that it is very hard not to notice.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh. Damn, okay.
And
That eye
then
makeup is so pretty.
and then Smiley.
Oh.
Due to this, one of his nicknames is actually Satan.
Satan.
It is also worth noting that
Satan.
San's flexibility is in part due to the fact that he is a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. San's
Whoa.
natural ability to always show some type of expression or emotion on his face, whether he is in the back or in the
Wow.
center, has garnered a lot of attention from fans, experts, sunbanims, and hobeis. It has come to the attention of 18s.
Oh yeah. Sound surpasses the human body expected capabilities. His high level strength and flexibility are impressive. He can be a center in any given performance. So this is actually really interesting because this was said pre-debut. And San had like no dancing ability pre-debut. Like he was, and the members have said this before, he was the worst dancer out of all of them. Like, he was bad. He really had to learn how to dance from them, basically. And he worked... So, yeah. So, as they're training, they go to the US and they get their training in LA. And then they come back and they film this pre-debut kind of thing with Leah Kim, this top-class choreographer. And she sees this performance ability in him. And this flexibility and stuff like that, and she says this, and like he continues to get better throughout. Like, he wasn't like main dancer ability, maybe, well, to a lot of people, maybe at the very beginning of their career, but he's won now, and it's crazy to watch that evolution play out, because it's literally just hard work. Like, because he had no talent with it before. Like, he literally just worked so hard at it that he got so good that...
Holy shit.
Yeah, and one of the coolest parts, like, about it to me is that, like, that's how the members acknowledge it as well. They're like, he's the hardest worker. Like, he works so hard at his performance and so hard at his dance, and, like... Ateez is so cool because they're such a dance and performance-based group, right? Like, they care so much about it. And for them to acknowledge him in that way, but to also, like, they also say that they almost are competitive, or they're inspired by each other's, like, improvements. Right? So they see other people getting better, like other members, and they're like, I need to do that because they're doing that too. So they constantly, like, they see San, like, pushing himself to be better at dancing. And I think, like, Wooyoung has said this before, like, he's like, and that makes me want, and Seonghwa, and that makes me want to go out and do more dance lessons and try harder. Because they're constantly, like that's inspiring each other, right? And another cool thing about that in general is that when they go to the US, and oftentimes, I think they've done it in Europe before too, but oftentimes when they go to the US, because that's where they started, they will take vocal lessons, dance lessons. Like, they never stop learning, and I think that that's something that differentiates them from other K-pop groups in that way, because they care so much about getting better, that they do, like, they don't think that they're great just because they're considered, like, performance kings. They will still go learn.
They just keep getting better.
And they keep wanting to get better. And I think that that's the most important thing too, because if there's not that, like, need there, or not that want there, then you can just go throughout your career and be like, yeah, it's good enough, right? Like, I'm a good enough dancer. But they don't think
that's
like that.
really admirable. And I think I remember at the beginning of this guide, it said something about them, like, just being really humble. And I think that probably has, like, a lot to do with that as well. Like, they think, they feel in themselves that there's always, like, room for improvement. Even if they are, like, the best at what they're doing, that they can always be better. And that's so admirable.
Yeah.
That is so amazing.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll keep going.
Oh,
but
they're so cool.
yeah. We're only halfway through.
Artists in the K-pop industry look up to San because of his unusual and indelible performances. Many younger artists, peers, and some Benin's have mentioned San as a source of inspiration when they perform. Watching a San fan cam always holds amazing surprises, and this is something most people have noticed. San's fan cams have been named on the top 100 list of the most viewed male K-pop idol fan cams. Coming in as number 24 for his Studio Kung Fireworks fan cam with over 497,000 views, and number 16 for his Wonderland and Hala Hala fan cams, surpassing 1 million views. San is very critical of himself and always looks for ways to be better and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams. He likes to look for mistakes and ways that he can do better next time.
Yeah, it's kind of an inside joke. He breaks mics all the time.
That's so
Like,
funny.
during concerts, he's like left the stage, been like, sorry guys, needed to get a new mic.
That's... He's just dancing too hard.
He dances so hard, and he puts all his energy into it. Yeah. But, I don't remember what she was saying, but she was saying something.
One of the most shocking things to discuss
for you, like, why is Sun your bias?
Oh, great question. I really gravitate towards idols that have amazing performance ability. And
I love
so
this scene that we stopped on.
Yeah,
but
it's lovely. Yeah, so I'm often like drawn towards idols that can perform very well. I think it's because I have like a theater and acting background. I really love not just perform well with their bodies, but with their face. And something about San that I've never come across. And I love a lot of K-pop groups. And I think a lot of K-pop groups are really great performers. Something that I've never come across before is an idol that performs with their face in the way that San does. And cares so much about his performance. Obviously there are other things. I think he's a very cute person. I think he's an amazing person. He's done a lot like just as like a kind person when speaking to Ateez, which I think they bring up later in the guide. And so I like that part of him, but what drew me to him first, well, gorgeous voice and just performance ability. You watch any stage and like, you watch each of their members, especially like when you watch like fan cams and individual things like that. It's important to look around, but it is hard for me to not look at San just because of his performance, because of what he does with his face. It doesn't matter where he is on stage. He has he is in the moment. He is in character. He's giving you face. And I think that that's really important. And it just shows his passion, right?
That's so awesome.
Yeah. We need to do a fan cam reaction at one point. Maybe for
Oh
Patreon.
my gosh, yes.
That'd be fun. But yeah.
Thank you for
looks for
sharing.
ways to be
Of
better
course.
and do better. This is why, in his free time, he uses YouTube to review both live stages and his fan cams.
Oh yeah. So he
likes to
constantly
look for
watches
mistakes
his
and
own
ways that he can do
videos
better
just to
next
make
time.
sure.
One of the most shocking things to discover as a new Ateez is San's intense duality. He is as affable as he is remarkable. Anyone who knows San knows that he is extremely caring and has a childlike innocent quality to him.
많은 기대 부탁드리고 이렇게 하면은 크게 나오나? 너무 이거 이상하게 나오는데 이렇게 하면 너 이렇게 나오지?
This is why he is often treated like the unofficial Maknae. San is extremely passionate when it comes to sharing all the love he has to give. And he makes sure to extend this enormous amount of
He's on the
love to
floor
all
because he
his
thinks the
members
kids are
and
so
every
cute.
single Ateez.
Oh,
San loves physical touch, and it is this love language that he often uses to display his love to members. He is also constantly giving out amazing advice to Ateez to encourage us and raise our spirits so we don't give up. And he is, by far, one of the biggest hype men ever. All these qualities are why on April 14, 2021, San was selected to be an ambassador of his hometown Namhae. Though San is very intimidating on stage, he is very much like an endless ball of sunshine and energy. He has so much of it
That's the Google
that
Play
it often
button.
comes out very erratically. Hongjoong testified that San was the reason Ateez's jumping ban was instituted in their trainee days. According to Jongho,
They had
could
a
be
jumping
walking
ban.
outside, and San
Oh.
would randomly begin jumping off invisible walls and try to reach high branches. Most times, Jongho just pretends he does not know him.
연습생 때 생활 규칙이 있었는데 그 규칙 중에 하나가 밖에서 점프 금지.
Don't jump
그러니까 사진 때는 생활 규칙이었어요.
진짜 막 길 걷다가 막 윙가르디 막 점프하고 막 점프하고
괜히 막 나무 위에 한번 터치해보고 막 이러는 거.
근데 저는 진짜 그거
울리는 거 아니에요?
이렇게 움츠려서 약간 다른 얘기 하는 척하고
San also breaks out into song extremely often, but he still hits his notes as effortlessly as water flowing out of a faucet. Most people are often distracted
sings
by
all
his
the time.
performance abilities, but
Aw, I
San's
love
vocals
that.
are exceptionally impressive. His voice is used in songs for very high falsettos,
Wow.
low tones,
Whoa.
and my personal favorite, raspy and gritty parts.
Ooh, cool.
Lastly,
The interesting
I
thing
want to-
about like his voice that I just want to point out is that he has a really interesting way of using like distortion and that rasp in his voice. So lots of
Ooh,
people
yeah.
like they just kind of get to a certain pitch and they have to add it because like it's destroying their voice basically because their
Right,
technique.
yeah.
He is really good at just kind of like getting that growl in there whenever he wants because he has a really good control of his voice.
Okay.
He did like I don't know if it was music theory or singing specifically or what, but he studied it in school, and he actually there's a live with him and Seonghwa, I believe, where Seonghwa was telling us that San like taught them how to harmonize.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like when they were trainees.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just really cool, like seeing just that knowledge, you know.
Yeah, that's really cool.
to let you know that San has dimples that could make anyone fall in love with just a smile. So, it's okay if you already did.
좋은 선곡인데?
Aw. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Is it Wooyoung or Mingi? Mingi? Mingi, yeah.
Mingi,
The princess! Our princess.
She is so princess.
Yeah, another 99. They have lots of them. Main rapper, lead dancer. I think it might have been main dancer at debut. I'm not sure. 6 foot.
The very
Aw.
first thing I think of when I think of Mingi is that he is the most adorable person on earth.
Yep.
Looking at him on stage, that must sound very strange. But allow me to explain.
민기야 날 가져.
Cutie.
Oh, he's so adorable.
마지막으로 모자 귀엽죠? 안경 귀엽죠? 저도 귀엽죠?
Yes.
At first glance, Mingi does not seem that disparate from the rest of the 99 liners, especially on stage. But Mingi is actually quite shy and reserved. Though he has his own bouts of random shouting and chaotic dancing, especially when he is around the people he loves, Mingi often takes a background role when in a group setting.
오랜만이야? 어? 너 이번 받았다며? 응. 그랬어.
근데 왜 나한테 전화하고 최사한테 전화?
우리 방 이렇게 했구나. 우리 방도 좋은데.
그러니까 왜 나한테 전화하고 최사한테 전화?
Answer him! Come on!
반응 좀 해주세요. 티의 그 무게가 그 중량감이 있을 줄 알았는데 저희가 아직까지 2개 시켜 먹은 데에서 없었어요.
This is not to say he isn't the brightest person in the world. His smile lights up any dark room, and when he is happy, all is at peace in the world. Mingi takes friendship quite seriously, puts a lot of effort into it, and can get offended when his feelings aren't reciprocated to the same degree.
또 서운해하는 민기 씨.
또 왜 이걸 왜 서운해 근데?
별 어이가 없네.
아 이게 왜?
와, 너 진짜.
아니 이걸 왜 서운해?
This clip is famous.
아니 왜? 티는 어쩔 수 없어.
봐봐요. 리스도 같이 찍자. 그러니까 님은 왜 저한테 같이 찍자고 안 하세요?
내가 같이 하자고 한거 아니에요? 팬이랑 에이팅에 약속한 거예요, 우영이랑.
그래, 넌 그렇게 해. 나도 이제 너한테 그 정도 안 할 때.
그럼 여기서 윤호 씨 반응은? 이건 좀 오해가 있습니다. 네, 민기가 좀 지나치게 질투를 하는 게 경향이 있어요.
아, 질투는 아니야. 질투가 아니라 이거는 이제
서운한 거야?
나는 사람과의 관계를 되게 우선시하는데 너는 나 기본적 의리를
아니
오.
뭐를 당신과 함께하는 모든 것이
넌 나랑 함께 많이 하잖아.
많이 한다고 너는 지금 익숙함과 소중함을 버리는 거야?
뭔 소리야? 나는 우리 멤버에 다 소중해.
This happens particularly with Yunho,
There we go. They are
Mingi's
gonna
best
explain
friend
it.
of several years. Mingi and Yunho, or Yoonji as fans call them, were best friends for 4 years before joining Ateez.
4 years.
Mingi was the third member
Mingi?
to join Ateez.
Mingi.
Mingi and Yunho actually auditioned for the company without the other knowing. Another semblance of fate working to bring
Yeah,
Ateez
I just
together.
want to reiterate that just in case when we were joking you didn't hear it. So they were friends for 4 years, like in high school, like before Ateez. They both tried out for like KQ without telling each other. And then they both got in. They had no idea the other one was trying out. Yeah, so another fate thing.
I love that. Yeah. It was destiny.
Mingi is known by the group as the one who is afraid of almost everything. It is quite funny to watch, and Ateez takes a lot of pleasure in it. Mingi is also known to lie to the point of hyperbole. Seriously, he is often claiming things that logically don't make any sense. Like the multiple times
I
he
haven't
has
felt
claimed
pain
he
since
has
my
never been
birth.
afraid in his entire life, and proceeds to jump out of his skin because something scared him. He has also claimed that he has never lost before, even though his track record shows he is terrible at games. Many of the lies Mingi tells tend to catch up to him quite quickly. In the behind-the-scenes video of Ateez's song Don't Stop, Mingi told the camera that he has never been cold in his life, then proceeded to shiver because it was cold outside. Mingi's
so
nickname is
funny.
Princess, and he often bounces around when he is happy. Though in the past he was very frivolous, recently you can see a more mature atmosphere around him. Amusingly, though, Mingi is extremely outdated and does not know how to work a lot of things. He
He's
is constantly
outdated?
exclaiming about how far the internet has come. Despite all of this, Mingi is actually much smarter and more serious than people give him credit for.
For sure.
He has written amazing raps in practically no time, which is what he did when he wrote his verse for Ateez's title track Answer. In a hotel room, a day before they had to record it. Mingi also participates in producing Ateez's songs, and just like Hongjoong, Mingi stayed longer in Los Angeles after their 2022 world tour to work with and learn from American producers. He writes all of his verses and truly takes the time to express his feelings when he does. Mingi, along with Hongjoong, is on the list of the top copyrighted idols. Like Hongjoong, Mingi has a trademark before his rap.
Okay, I'm spinning. Your fiction is back in the town. What's up?
He frequently says the phrase fix on before his verses to indicate to the listener not only that he is about to rap, but that they should focus and fix their attention on him.
Oh, that's what he said.
I'm sure one of the very first things you noticed when you listened to an Ateez song was the guy with the deep voice. That guy is Mingi. As someone who saw him in person, I can confirm that his voice truly is deeper than the Grand Canyon.
저는 개인적으로
Mingi also sometimes integrates singing into his verses. So much so that many people say that all 8 members of Ateez are great vocalists. Though Mingi is obviously not an official vocalist, this does not stop him from loudly practicing to be the main vocalist of Ateez in his free time. Mingi is quite the performer, and his on-stage presence is very intimidating and profound. He pulls you in as soon as he begins to perform, and it is very hard to take your eyes off of him.
Yeah, he's got a crazy presence on stage.
His dance skills are incredible, and it is clear even from afar his obvious talent. Something I wanted to make sure I touched on is the fact that Mingi went on hiatus from November 2020 to September 2021 due to psychological anxiety. Fans missed him immensely, and everyone, especially Ateez, felt his absence the whole time. Mingi's hiatus is why you won't see him in multiple of Ateez's music videos and anything else they participated in. Some examples are the official music video for Ateez's title track Fireworks and also the entire Kingdom survival show. But, as is to everyone's relief, Mingi is much better now, and his break really solidified his importance in the lives of every Ateenie.
내가 많이 사랑해, 알겠지?
It was so cute watching you throughout that one because you were just smiling the whole time.
He's so cute, but he's also so hot. Like the duality of these guys.
The duality of man.
The duality of man.
Wooyoung. The fox.
Ooh.
Who's also technically a cat now, I guess.
Okay.
The
Main
final
dancer.
of the 99 line. Main dancer, vocalist. Oh, is he considered a visual too? I don't know. I guess so. 5'8". He's beautiful, so I'm not surprised.
Is San visual as well?
Nope.
Why? Like, he's gorgeous.
I
mean,
think
they all are, but I feel like he has like such a jawline. That would make me think that he would be visual.
Western beauty standards are very different than Korean ones. So that like sharp angled jawline, I don't believe is like a beauty standard that Koreans love as much as we do. Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, thinking about like Seonghwa, like the difference of their faces, I think that makes sense.
Have you ever met someone who deliberately goes out of their way to mess with you all the time, yet you can't help but love them? Then you must have met Wooyoung. Wooyoung is uncategorically mean, but he somehow is the only one that can flawlessly get away with it.
He's a little shit, is what they're saying. We love him for it, though.
멤버들 카메라에 안 나오게 하려고요. 저한테 어떻게 돼?
괜찮아. 상관없어.
기대지 마. 레이트.
Though, Wooyoung never does it with the intention of being genuinely mean.
Yeah.
And it usually is an indication of how close he feels to you. Wooyoung is an expert at agio and usually uses it to get away something or win a favor. This is especially true when Ateez shoot reality show and Wooyoung wants the director or staff to grant a special request.
He acts cute to get his
Wooyoung
way.
has an extremely distinct laugh that can be recognized from behind a closed door. It is very high-pitched and usually accompanied by clapping. It is, in all seriousness, a trademark of Wooyoung.
에이티님 이따가 만나.
He's not even on screen.
티즈가 기다리고 있어. 네 거야.
I love that.
Wooyoung has a smile that makes you want to work hard just to see it. And no matter how much he teases you, you can't help but still love him.
딱 뜯어 돌려서 발굴 해준 다음에
Wooyoung is extremely loud and loves to be the center of attention. He is a textbook extrovert and flows in and out of conversations with strangers with practiced ease. This is why Wooyoung has the most idol friends among the members of Ateez. He is particularly
Changbin.
close to TXT's Yinjun and Stray Kids Changbin. Something else
Changbin.
that you might notice
Changbin.
about Wooyoung is that he flirts with everyone.
Oh yeah.
In fact, Wooyoung could probably make a robot fall in love with him. He knows the power he holds and has no problem with using it to his advantage. But, according to Wooyoung, he was naturally born that way and does not intentionally flirt.
Ah!
All of Wooyoung's qualities really make the constant comparisons of him and a fox very accurate. Though it has never been officially said, it is quite obvious that Wooyoung's love language is physical touch.
Oh yeah.
Out of all the members, Wooyoung is the one to initiate skinship the most. He loves to kiss and hug the members and is constantly attached to someone. More often than not, that person is San. San and Wooyoung are extremely close, to the point that they have matching tattoos that say amicus et aris, a Latin phrase that means a lifelong partner, or a friend to the very end. Their ship name is Woosan, and unlike other ships in Ateez, Woosan actually coined it themselves and are very aware of its fandom. In a
Yeah, they
fan
made
club
up that
with
name.
Wooyoung, a fan asked what the fandom name
love
for
that.
Woosan was. So Wooyoung asked San, who was, unshockingly, right beside him. They decided on P,
Got a little pride
which
flag
is
on
the
his
Korean
ear?
word for rain
Yep.
because Woosan means umbrella in Korean. Wooyoung is also very
Aw.
close to Yeosang. The two have been friends for 8 years now. They knew each other before they joined Ateez, when they were trainees at Hybe, formerly
go.
known as Big Hit Entertainment. Yeosang left Hybe and auditioned for KQ. Later, Wooyoung left Hybe and followed Yeosang to KQ because they promised each other that they would debut together. Wooyoung said,
Did you hear that?
Aw. He followed him to KQ.
Yeah. So they were both under KQ. Yeosang left. There's a lot of speculation as to why. It's kind of thought that so the next boy group under Big Hit or Hybe is called TXT, and so around the time I guess Yeosang left, they were. It's thought that they were solidifying a lineup and potentially Yeosang wasn't a part of
Okay.
it or something else was happening. Again, we're not sure. This is speculation. And so Yeosang decided to go to other companies to see what was up. And he got accepted into KQ plus like 6 other ones, as they said.
Right,
And Wooyoung wanted to debut with Yeosang. And so he followed him to KQ.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
They're so adorable.
that if he succeeded, he wanted to do it with Yeosang. And if he failed, he wanted to fail with Yeosang. This made Wooyoung the last member to join Ateez. Hongjoong said that if Wooyoung wasn't there, the members would not be as close as they are. And Mingi says that Wooyoung is the jewel of the group and completed Ateez. Wooyoung's skills was evident as a trainee and has become even better in the last 3 years. Wooyoung has put a tremendous amount of effort in elevating his dancing skills. Most people don't know, but Wooyoung had an extremely tough time as a trainee, and his audition for KQ was his last try before giving up on his dreams. Now, he has found true confidence in his abilities and even has a Studio Coom Artist of the Month to boast of.
Oh god, spoilers.
He's
another main dancer. Nope, main.
Right, okay.
Finally you found yourself a friend. Then you run him over. Ever since the start I saw the end. Around the corner, cause I know you so well. So predictable.
Damn, they're showing a lot of this video.
Oh.
Like San, Wooyoung also showed up on the list of 100 of the most viewed fan cams of male K-pop idols. With his Artist of the Month coming in as number 41. Wooyoung is very known for his dancing abilities. His vocals are nothing to scoff at. They often whisk you away in a soft cloud when you hear them. His voice is very light and wispy, and this delicacy is what makes it so satisfying to listen to him.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Wooyoung loves to cook and is the member most likely to be found cooking at the dorm. He likes to cook for the members and is always working on his cooking skills. Wooyoung is also passionate about video editing and he makes vlogs that record the daily lives of Ateez.
Oh, Yeosang.
There are a lot of behind-the-scenes content, so I suggest you check them out. A stern warning as you get to know Ateez more. Be wary of looking too long at Wooyoung, because he just might make you fall in love.
Be wary.
Okay, last one. We got Jongho. Who? The bear. So true.
The bear.
So he's the only 2000s baby. He's the Maknae. Main vocalist. He's 5'9". Oh, I'm so ready for some vocals. Gotcha.
For all intents and purposes, Jongho is the Hyung of Ateez. Though he is the youngest and officially
Hyung
the
means older brother, like older male
Oh.
figure. So,
Okay.
for all intents and purposes, he acts like the Hyung of Ateez.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could never tell from the way he acts.
금방 올 거라고. 네.
이러면 안 되지.
안녕하십니까 이사님. 잘
아,
부탁드리겠습니다. 제가 이사가 아니고요. 들어온 지 얼마 안 돼가지고.
죄송합니다, 이사님.
이쪽 이사님이.
네.
안녕하세요.
네.
신석 박사입니다.
네.
죄송합니다.
그래.
들어온 지 이틀밖에 안 돼가지고요.
이렇게 근손실이 있으면 안 되기 때문에.
He often plays, like they're showing here, the boss in some of their, like, more acting kind of focused games.
Yeah.
토핑 바나나 and 바나나
Banana and strawberry and Oreo.
Mingi.
Look. Look. 하지 마. 하지 마.
He's screaming at them.
If anything, San is the Maknae, and Jongho acts accordingly.
Yeah.
You will often see Jongho shushing San or telling him to stop, calm down, or be quiet.
Yeah.
This is hilarious considering their ages, but Jongho being San's young isn't the only surprising thing.
Jongho is like very responsible, and he's very like, I don't know. He's hilarious, and he gets like crazy sometimes, but he's very like, you know,
come on guys,
yeah, which is so funny compared to someone like San, who like literally can't stop moving and can't stop like singing or yelling or doing anything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel like there are some of them have like more like immature personalities in the way that they're like much like funnier and like goofier, but yeah, Jongho seems like he's like, come on guys, we gotta schedule the keys.
Yeah, and it's not like immature in like a annoying way. It's like in an adorable kind of like, you guys are so cute. Yeah.
San and Jongho found out that they are very distant relatives because they are both from the Jiang line of Choi clan.
Yeah.
Jongho was the 7th member to join Ateez. He was actually into sports when he was young, but then later felt a stronger pull to singing.
Which is
He became a
crazy
trainee
given
at
his
Top
vocals.
Entertainment for several years, before making the move to KQ and becoming their main vocalist and Maknae. One of the most noticeable things about Jongho, even at a quick glance, is his almost somber disposition.
Yeah.
While he is the calmest of the group, it should not be mistaken as boring. Jongho is very funny and takes joy in exposing other members. Not unlike Yeosang, Jongho's humor is very underrated and often looked past.
잘 봐야 돼 나는. 진짜 잘 봐야 돼요.
He's so cute.
나 알았어.
누군데?
이거 산이 영상 통화할 때야.
I forgot about this clip.
전화 딱 받고.
아이고 이거는 인정한다. 내가 왼쪽으로 좀 잘 나거든. 안녕하세요, 에이티. 산이에요.
안녕하세요, 에이티. 산이에요.
An example of this is a fan call, where Jongho gave his excuse for overspending. He said, I didn't want to spend much money while abroad, but I accidentally entered a store and accidentally bought something expensive. Unlike Wooyoung, Jongho does not love skinship. But all of this makes it even more worthwhile when he shocks fans by making an obvious joke or initiating a hug. But, as his high status dictates, Jongho is great at moderating the arguments of the group and soothing the worries of Ateez.
어쨌든 보고
이게
싶다는 말 한마디에 페이스타임을 걸어준 리더.
그치.
그리고 또 리더를 보고 싶은 멤버의 마음.
그것까지.
이런 훈훈한 에이티즈의 일상입니다. 사실 뭐 작업을 할 때 누가
Quite unlike Mingi, Jongho is the complete opposite when it comes to fear. His unchanging countenance in the face of things that make most people scream is, like San said, scarier than anything else. It makes sense that Jongho takes on this somewhat protective role.
His
in the
only
group
fear is of
because
bugs.
he is also the strongest one in Ateez. The video of Jongho breaking multiple apples with his bare hands.
Oh my
while
god, I
singing
saw
beautifully
that!
went viral.
Yeah,
Jongho
pre-debut
claims
it went
he can beat
viral
every member
while
of
he
Ateez
sings.
Pre-debut?
arm wrestling with
Well,
just
this,
one
yeah.
finger. As outlandish as that sounds, I believe him. Just like his adult-like personality, Jongho is obsessed with Americanos, and they are his idea of a dessert. Not only does Jongho
Oh yeah,
not
he
get
hates
scared
sweet things,
and
yeah.
is extremely strong, but he is good at literally everything.
Yeah.
Often on the first try. Whether it is
Whoa.
fruit carving, making bamboo rings, or holding a single note without breathing for 1 minute and 28 seconds. Yes, you heard that right.
This is sped up.
This is only right as the Maknae on top, a title that was given to Jongho. Due to his vast ability
Maknae
to
on
be
top.
amazing at
I like
anything
that.
that he does. Jongho is also known as the best vocalist of the 4th gen. But,
Oh,
though
yes.
he is a 4th generation idol, his singing mastery rivals sunbanims and experts alike. When people listen to Ateez's songs, they often hear an almost angelic sound. Some even mistake his voice for an instrument when they first hear an Ateez song, because it is very hard to fathom a human being hitting such notes
Oh,
so
yes. That? Wow.
My God.
This isn't even the half of it, Tash.
His vocals have stupefied
This is the one
experts,
you've seen.
sunbanims, and even the most weathered 18s.
Son.
They almost make no
Yeah.
sense and don't seem physically possible.
Trying to find his mouth.
Sometimes, he even sings in a female register, which is much higher than a man's.
Oh, yes, he does.
In 8 consecutive notes without stopping. It was the performance of a lifetime.
Oh.
One more! Fucking love
Jongho
that.
then coupled
That
this
performance
by
is
doing it
crazy.
again and hitting 4 consecutive high notes.
Higher.
In Ateez's performance of Wonderland Symphony No. 9 on the survival show Kingdom.
Damn, I
Legendary
wish I
War.
could have skipped this one, but you need to watch it.
Okay.
This
Oh my
accomplishment becomes even
Yeah.
more amazing when you discover that. When Jongho performed this song at one of Ateez's American concerts, his microphone stopped working right before he was supposed to sing. But he didn't let that stop him and ended up singing without a microphone.
You could hear
Voice
it
was so
over
strong and
everything else.
clear that the melody reached even the highest seat in the venue.
Yep.
Fans were shocked, to say the least. Jongho is constantly improving his vocal abilities, and like some of the members, he stayed back in Los Angeles after the 2022 tour. He used this time to learn and train with vocal experts. Being good at everything includes performance.
Yeah.
Jongho's strong, flawless vocals are paired with intense facial expressions that display the quality in which he sings. Most people don't notice or recognize this because of their laser-like focus on his voice, but Jongho is also a standout dancer.
The members often say that Jongho is like one of their best dancers, but he doesn't show it on stage because he's conserving his energy for singing.
Wow.
So he has
I would
some
love
like
to see him like just dancing.
see
like,
he has some like TikToks and like some of their earlier just dancing videos, and it's crazy. It's crazy. He's amazing.
That is wild. Like,
yeah.
How are they capable of doing that?
What I'm saying, man. What I'm saying. Get
Jongho
it.
is
You are
often
so right.
called
They
a teddy
love
bear
this
or
that
gummy bear.
deja vu
Either way,
performance.
he is a bear. It's quite fine with that.
He is a
If you
bear.
are ever frustrated that you aren't good at
Ah,
something,
yes.
just remind yourself that it is okay. Because you're not Jongho, and there is literally nothing you
Just
can do
remind
about
yourself.
that. I have
Aw.
mentioned the demon line 3 times throughout this video. The demon line is very well known in 18 Evil and it consists of Hongjoong, Seonghwa and San. The reason for this moniker is the fact that the second a performance starts, their entire countenance and persona changes, and it looks as though they are possessed. While this aids in creating some of the best performances you have ever seen, it is quite noticeable and 18s love to point it out. After all of this, thank you for coming, thank you for staying, and thank you for getting to know our boys.
Our boys!
Aw.
이번 로그 끝은 여상이 형이 할 거예요. 안녕.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 한국관광공사 또 라이브 방송 또 브이로그 엔딩을 맡고 있는 에이티즈 여상입니다. 요즘 제가 엔딩을 좀 잘 맡고 있는 것 같아서 좀 뿌듯하네요. 하지만 여러분, 엔딩은 산이가 할 겁니다.
내 거야.
네, 안녕하세요. 에이티즈 한국관광공사 엔딩을 네, 윤호입니다. 이제 우리 편집자분께서 엔딩이 많잖아요. 그래서 어떤 것을 엔딩을 쓸지 잘 모르겠지만 편집자님 제 거 꼭 써주세요. 알겠죠?
엔딩 후보 대결이야?
네, 엔딩 후보 대결. 브이로그에 엔딩 후보. 네.
안녕하십니까. 네, 엔딩 후보 세 번째 민기입니다. 네 번째? 제가 이번에 엔딩을 하기 위해서 탈색을 한 거거든요. 이러면 엔딩 안 시켜줄 수가 없죠. 그러니까 제가 엔딩하게 해주세요. 사랑해요.
Dude. We're done. First of all, I just want to let you know, we watched the ultimate guide to Ateez.
Oh.
Look at what's right there. There's a 2023 version that we didn't watch. I want to die! Why?
You just have to watch that one after.
Why did we do that? Why did I do that? I'm actually so depressed.
Whoopsie. That's okay.
Well,
It's okay.
we
There's
finished. Anyways,
it.
we did it through all of
We
our
did it.
technical issues. I'm sorry if the
Yeah.
sound was bad. I did not have time to figure it out beforehand. So, all right, Tash,
That's okay.
let me know. Is your bias still Mingi?
Yes.
Okay,
I will say yes.
who's your bias wrecker?
I
Pick
think
one. Pick one. Pick one.
Wooyoung. Wooyoung.
Wooyoung! Yeah, let's go.
But Mingi still has my entire heart.
Cute. Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, I need to know who you thought my bias would be. You have to release it now. Now that we've done the guide.
Okay, so I've been telling Tasha forever that I knew who their bias was gonna be. I was so sure, and I'm still kind of sure. But my worry is if I release it into the ether, then you are going to try and prove me wrong. So I don't want to tell you until you have solidified. I'm also already right, but so that should tell you enough. I'm not gonna say anything more, but I think you have your answer.
Like, what more would I do to solidify my bias?
Well, do you know all of them by face now?
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yes, I do.
Okay,
You
but
don't
I already
understand how many interviews I've watched.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tasha's delved into some Ateez stuff that I wasn't aware of. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know. So Tash does know some things, but we've avoided doing a lot of we avoided doing like performances and music videos. So
right.
For you guys, for you. So
yeah. So
Anyways.
I've done watched a couple of interviews, but no other music videos that
Nothing.
Shayla has allowed me to.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They do know Bouncy though, unfortunately, because it was in the Coachella set list. So they do know that song. They love that song, and yeah. But for next time, let us know what songs you want us or what music videos you want us. I'm definitely doing Bouncy and probably Halazia because we need to give those a listen.
We need to prepare for the concert. I need to memorize all of them for the concert.
Say My Name we need to do. There's quite a few we need to get done. But we're getting there. We got a couple months.
Yeah.
So get ready for an onslaught of Ateez videos, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to say, Tash, before we end it?
No.
Okay.
Is your guy still signed?
How long do you think I've liked this group for?
Ooh. I actually have no idea.
Okay,
I want to say 2 to 3 years.
It's been just over 2 years. I guess it's 2 years in January, so it's been closer to 2.5. And I am a person that when I have a bias, I'm a person. Did you know? When I have a bias, I just historically don't change it. So every group I've ever liked, I have a bias, and it's stuck with me the entire time.
You decided that when you first started liking them, and you've stuck
Literally. I think I'm just like stupidly loyal, and I don't like changing things. So like Taeyong for BTS, and like Felix for Stray Kids, and like San for Ateez. I've never changed a bias. And so I don't expect I ever will, just because I'm like that as a person. So.
Yeah. That's so valid.
Anyways, we were doing an ending.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Let us know what you want to see next. And
more Ateez.
More
I want to see more Ateez.
It's gonna be more Ateez. We'll see. Maybe we'll watch the 2023 guide. Who knows? Anyways, bye, guys.
Bye.